What is money? What you gonna do when you get money? I got shoes right here. I got clothes right here. I got more robes than anybody I know. What's next? What's next for money? Like, after you get all that shit, what you gonna do with money? What you gonna? Yeah, talking to you. What are you gonna do with your money? What are you gonna do with your money after you get it all? After you buy the cars, the clothes. This is a serious question. I really want to know. What are you gonna do with your money? After you take care of your family, after you buy them whatever they want, what are you gonna do with your money? What's next? What's a lot of money to you? 500, 1,000, 10,000. If I gave you $1,000 right now, if I cash apped it to you, what you gonna do with it? Seriously. After you get done donating money to all the causes, you don't got no more money to donate. What's next? What is money? You're gonna put some money to the side, which it sounds cool and all that. Like, okay, you got money to the side. It sounds good. But how much money? Say you get more money. You got more money to the side. But what you got the money on the side for? What's its purpose? To you. Okay, travel the world. And after you travel the world, then what you gonna do? After you get done with the bitches, the cars, the clothes, what's next? help y'all understand something. Help me understand. We just trying to see eye to eye. After you open the shelter to feed the homeless people and the homeless people not hungry no more, then what? What's next? After you go through college and pay your tuition off, Sally Mae's happy, you got your degree, then what? What is money? If money is the root of all evil, then what is the root of all good? Because there has to be, if there is an evil, that means that there is a good. And if money is the root of all evil, then what is the polar opposite to the money? What is the root of all good? After you cut all your friends off, after you realize that nobody cares about you, what's next? What's next after the money? I'm trying to get y'all to help me understand. So, the root of all evil is money, which is paper. Money's paper. You're saying that the polar opposite, the polar extreme to God, Allah, is some paper? Help me understand that. If you had $1 million, what would you buy? So after you buy that, after you get it, you take care of your family. You make sure everybody is fed. Ain't nobody hungry. Ain't nobody hurting for nothing. Then what's next? After you buy that, have you ever thought of that? So, you get the money, you die with the money. The money's not there for you when you dead, so you get buried with it? Okay. I see where you coming from. Kinda. I sorta see where you coming from. Not really all the way. Help me understand better. Help me understand. So, you got money. You die with money. What happens next? They gonna bury you with the money? You get buried with the money? It's cool. So the money is your legacy. But what is the money, and how does the money define your legacy? How does that happen? It's cloud money. Cloud is status. I think cloud is status. You got money. You die with money. You leave a legacy of money. Some of y'all even say you reincarnate. You don't reincarnate within your family. So now you left these people with the money. But what is the money? Is the money your decision making? Is the money the shit you bought? The shit you stand for? Does money buy what you stand for? I mean, the way you're trying to make it sound is sort of like the money owns you. Kind of. Does money own you? Oh. So when you get the money, at what point does the money stop? Like, you saving money, you stacking up money to get to what point? So you want to buy a big house, okay, I got that. You want to buy a big car, you want to take care of your family, you want to donate to charity, all of that, homeless shelter, all that. But you keep getting more money. Why? What are you getting the money for? What you gonna do after you bought all of that? You gonna get more money. But to do what? Help me understand. You just gonna get money to have it at that point? You just gonna get money to keep it away from everybody else? Like, help me understand. Yeah, you. Just help me understand. I'm talking to you. Oh. You got it figured out. If money is the root of all evil, there has to be a root of all good. If you stacking up money, there has to be an ultimate purpose. Because if there's not, you just stacking up money to stack up money. What you stacking up money for? You still haven't told me what you stacking up money for. What are you stacking it for? After I understand you working to get the things in life that you want. But after you get those things, what's the money for? Because you know, rich people don't ever stop getting money. Rich people just keep getting money. If I told you I was gonna give you $1,000, then I told you I'll give you $1 million. Then I told you I'll give you $1 billion. It's up to you to tell me when to stop. I'm just gonna keep giving you money. You want it, right? I give you $1 trillion. Now what? Help me understand. That's cool and all that. But what you gonna do with that? After you do that, what's next? Society might be set on having money. Society tells you to have money. But I'm asking you a simple question. I'm saying that after you get the money, the society tells you that you should have to get to buy all of the things that society has trained you to want. What's next? What comes after that? I don't think you know what money is. I don't think you really know what money is. Somebody said, if I had the money, I have the answer. What is it about having the money that makes you think you'll have the answer? Do you think money is knowledge? I mean, maybe if you buy some books, but I mean, I know some people that's in jail that don't have any money. They have knowledge. Let me understand. After you get that new Ford truck, you get your plates, you pay your insurance bill off for a whole year. You buy gas. What's next? If money is everything, then that means we're nothing. We as people are nothing. If money is everything, then that means everything else is nothing. Explain that to me. Well, going off of what y'all said, trying to get an understanding. Many of you described the things that you would buy, the things that you would shop for, the people that you give your money to if you had money. Many of y'all even described charities that you would give to. But after all of that, it really seems that nobody knows what they're stacking up this money, what they're working so hard to get this money for. It doesn't sound like peace will be brought to any of these people that have this money. That's just what it seems like to me, going off of what y'all saying. So, with that being said, what if money wasn't the thing that brings us peace? What if money isn't the thing that brings us happiness? What if money has nothing to do with that? Money is just our temporary enjoyment of obtaining mass on this plane that we live, this society that we live in, that we've been trained to believe that we want this or we want that, or these shoes in the background that say Henny is what I want to spend my money on. What is money? If it doesn't bring us peace, according to some of you, money is everything. But what is money? I haven't seen the answer to the question. And I've been searching. I feel like we've been trained for so long to think that money is really the source of happiness, but it seems like the people that have the most money are happy. I'm sitting here, I'm on the floor. I got most of the things that y'all claim that you would spend the money on. I give it back. I donated. I've went to high schools and given out outfits and clothes to the kids, got them whatever they wanted for Christmas. I've done that. Look it up. So now I sit here before you all, lay, to ask, what is money? The answer has been very scarce. Doesn't seem that any of you know what it is. Would you say you're a slave to money? I don't think you're. I think you're so busy reading the comments that you're losing the message. The message is clear. Money won't bring you happiness. Money might bring you joy, but joy and happiness are two different things. Joy is a temporary feeling. Joy is something that can be felt and in an instance be taken away. Joy is an emotion. Happiness is a being. Happiness is a state. a state that you should never want to leave. And I'm convinced that many of you think that money is the source of this happiness. And I've asked you questions. I'm picking your brain. I'm trying to figure out what it is about money that you think that is so prominent and so important to your state of happiness. And all I've heard is just you name things that you would buy or name things that you would give away. Once you had so much money, you didn't have to have anything left to buy. And it's just, my question is still the same. What are you stacking the money for? And what point is enough money? Nobody has ever told me what's enough money. Because the thing is that if there was a machine that printed out money for you and you could just hit a button and you get money every time you press the button, you know what would stop you from pressing that money? Death. You would never stop wanting the money. The money grew on a tree. You'd be outside every day till you got to the point where you could hire somebody to collect the money from the tree for you. Till they got to the point where you started putting the money back into the ground and growing more trees. Understand this. If money is the root of all evil, then why does it seem that the evil is so contagious? Why does it seem that money will not stop? You notice money never stops. You just run out of it. A lot of you run out of money. I mean, shit, you get paid on Friday. When the last time you got paid? Okay, you got paid on Friday. You out of money yet? Did you lose the money? Have you spent the money on something yet? Is it gone? Are you waiting until next payday for the money? More money to come? You're working for it, and I give you your credit for that. I never said that it was a bad thing that you work for money. I'm just asking you a question. That if money is the root of all evil, why does the evil never stop? If money is the root of all evil, then what's the other end of it? What's the root of all good? Jesus, Allah, God. I mean, you can't really say that the anti to something as powerful as God is some paper that we printed up on the machines, bro. Come on, we can't. You give God more credit than that, bro. Like you can't say that paper is the enemy, the darkness of versus the light. Come on, bro. Really? I have answers for you. I didn't just come here today to ask you a whole bunch of questions. I have answers for you. But I have news also. Money will not bring you happiness. No. Money doesn't bring anyone happiness. Money only brings us joy. Know that. Understand that, first and foremost. Secondly, money was put here by us. We put money here. We created money. It was a long time ago. Somebody saw a need. Somebody was like, you know what? Everybody's trading things for what they're worth to them. I got 2 apples. You got 2 oranges. They about the same size. Let's trade. You know what? I will. I got I got all these apples. I got 100 apples. You got 100 oranges. Shit, yeah, let's trade. Let's trade a couple apples and oranges. Somebody was like, you know what? What if we made money and just had people trade that around instead of actual stuff? Because then guess what? That means that the money supersedes the things now. And guess what? Once everybody adopts money, everybody starts using money for everything, and guess what? We fucking can, we say what it's worth. And when I say we, I mean the people. We say what it's worth. I mean, shit. If we felt like money wasn't worth nothing one day, we woke up and was like, you know what? I'm good on that paper, bro. Just give me the apple. I got oranges. Fuck the money. The money wouldn't be worth shit, bro. Money is not happiness. Money does not bring happiness. It brings joy, which is temporary. First and foremost, remember that. If you don't learn anything from this, remember that. The next point I want to make to you is understanding why you work for your money. You have short-term goals, you have long-term goals, but there's still goals that cap out at a certain amount. But have you ever asked yourself, why am I trying to get money to pay my rent when my rent is always going to be due? So you know what that means? That means you're going to be working forever. You know what else that means? Sound a lot like slavery to me, bro. Follow me. My name is Harvey J. I will be continuing to enlighten you all. I'll be continuing to ask questions. This is my first live of many lives to come. I have to go now.